Peace to all my people. I want to say all praise due to Allah, and Muhammad is certainly the last prophet of Allah. This is our first Eid at the Son of Mary Center. I want to say, to me, it was an extreme success. What I enjoy most about it is seeing that the people who wasn't together for quite some time coming together. All the brothers and sisters in Atlanta actually came out to the Eid. The Eid, I could say, was one of the best Eids I've been in since I've been in America. I'm not speaking for everybody, but for myself. And what's crazy about this whole idea, this whole dream, this whole vision of establishing a movement in Atlanta and celebrating Eid started last Ramadan. And everything that I had visualized came true. I believe that I could come up here with the support of our donors and all the people who believe in me, and that I could come up here and work together with the people in Atlanta, and we could bring back our community together, because we've always been a community. But this Son of Mary has brought us back closer together. I also want to use this time to thank everybody who, all our sponsors, from those who donated books for us, from our great Sheikh Faizi, Sheikh Rizwan, and many of the other scholars. One of the main scholars down in Chicago, who I cannot remember his name, may Allah forgive me, but I want to send out thanks to him too, and to everybody in Chicago, from the young to the old, all who have donated to our cause. Again, what I get the best out of this was seeing the unity and seeing my people come together and celebrate Eid together. It really humbled me, and this was the vision and is the vision of Son of Mary. And we also had 6 shahadas for Eid. Some you might see and some that you mightn't see. And it was, there was a lot of crying, and it was really emotional. You know, our great scholar, Sheikh Akil and Jibril and Hanif was here. There were tears in people's eyes. And we all felt it. We didn't need to say anything, but we actually felt that we was together. And also want to thank, I don't want to miss out to thank the board of Son of Mary, and most of the sisters who did all the work. There was so much food for Eid, there was so much entertainment. I can't thank the board of Son of Mary. I wouldn't be able to do it without the board of Son of Mary. I wouldn't be able to do it without my sponsors. I wouldn't be able to do it without our beautiful indigenous scholars. So again, this is the Son of Mary movement. Keep looking, keep falling up on us, and we hope to bring plenty more Eids to you and plenty more work. Godspeed.
O Allah, belongs to you only pride, glory, excellence, and omnipotence. You grant amnesty and show kindness. You are the holy and all forgiving. So I ask you, in the name of this day, which you have ordained as a day of happiness for Muslims, an occasion for Muhammad, blessings of Allah be on him and his household.
Allahumma salli ala
Muhammad. Ameen. Muhammad.
I want to say assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak to all my brothers and sisters.
Ramadan Kareem. Wa alaikum salam.
I want to welcome all of you to the Son of Mary Center. The Son of Mary Center was created for this particular purpose here. I stand here today seeing all of these faces here, and this was the intention. And Alhamdulillah, we started last Ramadan with just a vision and just a dream. And this Ramadan, we are in a building celebrating Ramadan, celebrating Eid. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to the board, the Son of Mary board, who has worked diligently, who has prepared food while fasting. I want to salute the men on the Son of Mary board. I salute you all. But to the sisters on the board, I want to make a bow to you of respect for all the work you have done, all the food you have prepared while fasting. Salawat to the sisters, please.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
I also want to invite you all not to only come to the Son of Mary Center in the month of Ramadan, but after Ramadan we should be full in this building, because it was created for y'all, and we would love y'all to participate in this center much more. I want to take this time because one of the main visions of Son of Mary is to bring people from the dead to life, to bring people from darkness to light. Our main mission of the Son of Mary is to promote the truth. Our concept is that the great Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam has sent us believers on a mission to declare the truth of the Son of Mary. This is the reason why we choose the name Son of Mary. Our duty as believers is to declare the truth to the world who the true Son of Mary is. It is time we stand up. It is not enough that we come into buildings without windows. It is time for us to take the message to the street corners.
Amen.
We are also sons of Imam Hussein, but we are also sons of Brother Malcolm X.
Yes, sir.
And he has taught us when he came out of prison, and there was just a few members in the Nation of Islam, and they would be inside of the buildings. He asked them, what are you doing inside of this building? The people are outside the building. Remember, it is not incumbent on the ignorant to learn until the learned teaches. I don't want to take too long, but today is a special day on Eid, and we have a great announcement today. Today we are going to have a new Shahada, and I will ask Michelle, please come up in front, please.
Salawat.
Give me some love, salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Again.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Again.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Beautiful baby in a womb. And there is nothing more special to happen on this great day when we are celebrating Eid that a sister would take a Shahada.
Amen.
So I'm full to the brim. I'm extremely full to the brim because this is what the Son of Mary is about.
Yes, sir.
And I want the world to see this. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to do it in Arabic, and then you can repeat after me, and then I'm going to do it in English. I'm going to say it very slow, and you can say it to the system and follow on, because this is a great, great event. It doesn't get bigger than this. So first I'm going to say, let me get a loud salawat first. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. First I'm going to say after me, and I'm going to say it slow. Ashhadu
Shadu.
an la
Allah.
ilaha
Illaha.
illallah.
Illallah.
Ashhadu
Ashadu.
anna
Anna.
Muhammada
Muhammada.
Rasulullah.
Rasulullah.
Do it again in Arabic. Ashhadu
Ashhadu
an la
illa
ilaha
illallah
illallah.
illallah.
Ashhadu
Ashhadu
anna
anna
Muhammada
Muhammadan
Rasulullah.
Rasulullah.
We're going to do it in English now, with a little twist at the end of the English one. And next long salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Say after me in English, and please say to the sister, let's rejoice. What an event. I bear witness
I bear witness
that there is no God
that
There is no God
whatsoever
whatsoever
but Allah.
but Allah.
And I bear witness
I bear witness
that Muhammad
that Muhammad
is the last
is the last
prophet of Allah.
prophet of Allah.
We can do it again. I bear witness
I bear witness
that there is no God
that there is no God
but Allah,
but Allah,
and that Muhammad
and that Muhammad
is most certainly
is most certainly
the prophet of Allah,
prophet of Allah.
and Ali is the rightful successor to Prophet Muhammad. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Sister, and next salawat to the sister, please.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
And before I close off, I want to ask for something, because the Son of Mary movement, I don't think it would have been in Atlanta if it wasn't for my brother Sulaiman. Some of you know him, and some of you might not know him. He is my beloved brother who passed away probably 1 year ago. And I was inspired to come to Atlanta after his death, seeing his family, seeing his kids. And I was inspired because I was going to do this in Tampa, Florida. But Alhamdulillah, Allah had different plans. And we decided to do it up here. And my brother Sulaiman, who passed away, is one of the inspiration for this whole movement. We being here is based on him passing away. He inspired us. So even people who die, just like Imam Hussein, they give life to the living. So we get life from my brother Sulaiman. He brings this to us. So I would ask that we offer Surah Fatiha for him. Please, I beg of you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. All praise is due to Allah, who created the heavens and the earth, and made the darkness and the light. Yet, those who disbelieve set up equals with their lords. We set up no partners with Allah, nor do we take ourselves any guardian except Him. All praise is due to Allah, who is what is in the heavens and what is in the earth. To Him is due all praise in the hereafter, and He is the wise, the aware. He knows that which goes down into the earth, and that which comes out of it, and that which comes down from the heaven, and that which goes up to it. And He is the merciful, the all-forgiving. Thus, He is Allah. There is no God. There is only Him. To Him is the individual coming. All praise is due to Allah, who withholds the heavens from falling on the earth, except with His permission. Most surely, Allah's compassion, merciful to humanity. O Allah, please have mercy upon us through your mercy, and cover us totally with your forgiveness.
Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, we want to talk about the reason why we think it's very important for us to have Afro-Shia do their own Eids, have their own communities, and promote their own causes. Although we're definitely all Muslim and we're all Shia, it's very important for us to make sure that we know that culture is serious. And a part of what we want to do as black people in the West is make sure that we are practicing our Islam and our Shiism in a way that it connects to the people who are also oppressed, or the people who are black or browns in the Western Hemisphere. We find it absolutely necessary that we should have our own places of worship, our own masjids and Islamic centers. We find it very necessary that we should have our own Eids and festivities. We find it necessary that we should have our own classes where we teach people Islam, but teach people Islam in a way that it's very compatible to the culture they live in. So, although, again, we're all Muslim, and we certainly don't want to be looked at as people who are separatists or who want to separate or sect off from other folks, we do realize that there are things that we do as a culture, as people who are from African descent, that will connect to the people who live around us. So our version of how it is that we practice Islam, and our version of how it is that we understand our imams, our tashayyuh, our Shiism, will also affect my mother. It'll affect my grandparents. It'll affect my Christian and non-Muslim families. So when we do a cookout or a barbecue, or we cook our version of our foods, and the foods taste like the people that come from our society, when we dress the way we dress, wear our hats, relax some of the amamas and turbans and that type of thing, and the people see who we are, they understand that there's no real disconnect. So they'll come to us and they'll feel more comfortable coming into our spaces and our places. So inshallah, it's our object here at the Son of Mary to make sure that we practice that type of Islam, an Islam that's already culturally compatible to the people who are around us. So thereafter, all we have to do is concentrate on things like correcting theology. So instead of talking about God in one way, we talk about God in the Islamic way, and the way it is that the Prophet Muhammad and his family, on the peace, taught the people about Allah or God, and how it is that we're supposed to understand the Nubuwwah or the prophethood, etc. So the whole idea here is that it's very necessary for us to teach Islam in a way that is culturally sound to people, that it doesn't look alien to the people, it feels like home to the people, and then inshallah we build that out. That's why it's very necessary to have this type of community, inshallah.
Bear witness.
Bear witness.
Come on. That there is no God.
That there is no God.
But Allah.
But Allah.
And Muhammad.
And Muhammad
is his servant.
Is the servant
and messenger.
And messenger.
Now he's not just a servant and messenger. He's the last messenger.
Come on. Come on.
All right. Now say it in Arabic. Ashhadu.
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 And la.
And la.
Ilaha.
Ilaha.
Illallah.
Illallah.
Washhadu.
Washhadu.
Anna. Muhammadar.
Muhammadar.
Rasulullah.
Rasulullah.
Now I'm gonna say something at the very end.
Come on.
This is important. Because just like we have Allah, we have Muhammad. Muhammad had a successor. Remember those instructions I was talking about earlier? That's the only way those instructions can be carried. Washhadu,
Shadu.
Anna,
Anna.
Ali,
Ali.
Aliyan,
Aliyan.
Wa Imama.
Imam.
All right, he said, I bear witness that Ali
Come on.
is Imam. Okay? So, I bear witness
Bear witness.
that there is no God
There is no God
but Allah,
but Allah.
and Muhammad
Muhammad
is his servant
is the servant
and messenger,
and messenger.
and Ali
And Ali
is his successor. Welcome to the brotherhood.
Muhammad Wali Muhammad.
I told you it was over, bro.
This is Sister Michael. And Sister Michael wishes to accept the truth of Islam.
Come on, come on.
All right? Sister Michael is from America's Georgia. She can folk. We folk. So just repeat after me. I'm going to say it in English. I'm going to say it slow. I want to marinate. I bear witness
I bear witness
I bear witness
that there is no God
that there is no God
but Allah,
but Allah,
but Allah
and that Muhammad
and that Muhammad
is his servant
is his servant
and his messenger.
and his messenger.
And I bear witness
And I bear witness
that Ali
that Ali
is his successor.
is his successor.
I bear witness.
I bear witness
I want you to repeat after
I bear witness
to the truth
to the truth
that my husband
that my husband
Come on.
accepted.
we
We
will
will
do this
do this
together,
together
half hour at a time.
a half hour at a time.
All right, give me a high five.
Come on. Salawat.
Allahumma sayyala Muhammad.
All right,
Perform that muta.
all right. So,
Just gonna safeguard them.
all right.
We're
So,
gonna perform a muta one
all
time.
right. So, y'all are
Okay.
what we call common law, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we will make, y'all starting on a new life.
Come on.
You got a new name. Your name is Ali Magwood.
Ali.
Come on.
All right. Your name is Nasiba.
Nasiba.
I'm gonna tell you why I call you Nasiba. For those who don't know who Nasiba is, can everybody hear me? For those who don't know who Nasiba was a Muslim woman who at a battle, she was the only one besides Imam Ali who defended the Prophet.
Come on.
She had nothing more than a kitchen knife, and she gave her life for the messenger of God. Nasiba Ahmadi. Last name Magwood.
Come on.
All right, this is what I want you to do. Now, just like you're gonna take your faith a half hour at a time, you're gonna take your marriage a month at a time.
Ya Allah.
All right. You're gonna ask him. Say, Ali,
Ali.
will you marry me
Will you marry me?
Ya Allah.
for
For
1 month?
1 month.
In which time
Which time?
we will renegotiate
Renegotiate
Come on.
the contract
the contract
of our marriage.
of our marriage.
You have anything to give the sister? I'll tell you what. I tell you what. You give her the baby.
I got 10 in the track. I got some.
You got a 10? Ali? This is going to be your dowry. You say, I accept.
Look for the ring on the finger. Come on. La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah.
All right. So, you know what? Hold up, Ali. I can't have you going into a marriage empty-handed.
For real.
Come on.
You're going to give your wife, that's 20 on.
Come on.
This is your
Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
sister. Ali say, I accept.
Come on.
Then in 1 month, what's today, the 5th? 1 month, July the 5th. Come back here and we'll talk about it again, all right? Until y'all ready to go ahead and tie it up. All right? Yeah, do that. Half hour at a time. Don't talk to me, son. Come on,
my brothers and sisters. Today we experienced something. Today we celebrated Eid, saying farewell to the month of Ramadan. And Allah blessed us today with 3 new shahadas. One of the shahada is a pregnant woman. The next shahada is a brother had speak to 5 months ago, and he just came back and took his shahada today. The third shahada is the brother's wife. Not only did the brother take shahada, not only did his wife take shahada, they were married on the spot in Islam. Our duty and our job at Son of Mary is to make Shia Islam look as cool as it was originally in the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Shia Islam is the natural path, and if the Shias would wake up today and really come out of the culture, step out of the box and come to the people and bring this plain message to them, you don't have to force people to be Muslims. People are seeking something more. People are seeking truth. People are tired. People are burdened down with the weight of the world, with all the different dogmas. Islam is the path and truth, and we are the Son of Mary. We want to be the people that bring the message to the people. So again, this is why we do what we do. You witness today, 3 people became Muslim. Look at this young man with a young daughter who just became a Muslim today. So I would like you all to take an example from what happened today. This is our first Ramadan. We only established this center about 9 months ago, and this is our first Ramadan and our first Eid. And at our first Eid, we had 3 shahadas. I am overwhelmed, but I want to say that we didn't convert these people. This was a mercy from Allah. So keep looking, because we're going to be bringing the truth to you. The revolution will be televised. Assalamu alaikum from the Son of Mary movement. Peace. That was good enough.
Well, here we are. We reunited. Come on. All right. So I want you to bear witness to the truth I gave you a little while ago. That's facts, right? Come on. All right. So repeat after me. I bear witness.
Bear witness
That
that
there is no God
there is no God
but Allah,
but Allah,
and Muhammad
and Muhammad
is his servant
is his servant
and messenger.
and messenger.
Not only is he not only is his servant and messenger, he's that last drop of water we talk about. All right, he's the last messenger. He's the seal, the bottle. All right, and I bear witness.
I bear witness
That Ali
That Ali
is the explainer
is the explainer
of Muhammad,
of Muhammad.
and he is our Imam.
He's our Imam.
My brother,
Congratulations.
welcome to the family.
Allahu Akbar, brother.
Now,
Alhamdulillah.
real quick, come on. In Arabic, say Ashhadu
Ashadu
Ashhadu
and
and
La
la
ilaha
ilaha
illallah
illallah
wa ashhadu
wa ashhadu
anna
anna
Muhammadar
Muhammadan
Rasulullah
Rasulullah
wa
wa
aliyan
aliyan
imam.
imam.
That's it.
Congratulations.